Hey there, Almonds. Welcome back to the channel for another figure review. And today we have some orange and blue boxes. We got this weird box. We got this weird box. Box A, box B. Nah, just messing around. You guys know what this is. Why you click the vid. It's the Haz 01 A and B box, also known as Future Gohan. As of this recording, I, for some reason, only know about this one, and I have no idea how I missed the news on everything else, but there is a anime accurate color one coming out, and there is a Dragon Ball Heroes version coming out. This one is the movie colors. Correction, I don't know why I said that. Manga colors, not movie. Manga colors. I would like the anime colors because I prefer collecting the anime versions of my Dragon Ball figures, but I really dig the orange and blue, and quite honestly, I really don't too much care about the difference between the two. It's perfectly fine for me. Anyways, we have our Phoenix here, our bird boy with his extra hands. Don't know why he has hands for the left side, because, you know, that side's gone. Oh, wait, that could be because of the accessories that makes him Future Gohan. Yes. Anyways, we're going to talk about this one here, but before we do that, let's get the bird bag. Yeah. So, we have our open hands for, you know, our Masenkos, random key blasts. They actually look really nice. Not knocking those at all. We have our, I love to call them Goku hands, because every time I see these hands, it doesn't matter what figure it is. It could be a figure from another line, it has nothing to do with any type of fighting. If they have these hands, I'm gonna call them, they should be air quotation hands. I call them Goku hands. That's all that comes to mind. It's just Goku. We have our grip hands for a more aggressive ki blast. And last but not least, we have our big bang attack key hands. No, I'm kidding. These are our we're gonna knock Trunks unconscious hands. That's what these are. Anyways, now that we got the hands out of the way, here's Bird Boy. And honestly, this body's pretty fucking cool. It looks nice. It's utilizing like their 4.0 technology. As you can see, 90 degrees for just the knee bend. It's like a little weird. At the same time, I don't mind. It looks real clean. But anyway, let's get into the articulation a little too early. We have this nice bird head sculpt, this eagle, which obviously is a block copyright stuff. You don't want trouble from that, because not everybody is demoniacal fit and can get away with it. It looks nice. I have no idea what I would use this for anything else, but caca, I guess. We get arm, symbol is on the back very cleanly. This looks great. And then we get, you know, the false arm after it's been cut off by the androids. With that being said, this is our accessory tray that makes this bird boy turn into Future Gohan. We have a litany of faces. They all look great. The detail is really nice. I really dig the closed eye one. That one's probably my favorite of the Super Saiyan head sculpts. When I say head sculpts, the faces. And honestly, out of all of these normal Gohan faces, this is probably my favorite. Don't know why, but it's just something about it. Anyway, let's get these out. You guys get a bit of a closer look. So. And the scar detail on it is freaking great too. Like, look at that. That's awesome. I really like that. The line works great. It screams History of Trunks. Like the line work, the damage, everything with this. This is great. This is literally what people have been asking for. Asking for Ultimate Gohan for so long. Took forever to get a decent one, or, you know, kit bashing. People wanted a Future Gohan for so long, and we finally got a company to give us one. No thanks to you, Bandai. Look at this face. This is amazing. That's badass. What's not badass is my nails. Holy shit. Those need to be cut and cleaned. But ignore that. Ignore me! This face. I love this face. I don't know why, but this... I think this is the look he gave Trunks right before, he karate chopped him. Although I thought it was the other way. I could be remembering that wrong, but that face is dope. We have our standard stern-looking face off to the side. That, yeah, that's Goku's son look. We have our gritting teeth face. Again, these are all well done, sculpted. They look really nice. The paintwork and everything is very clean. At least in my opinion, for my liking. This one here. I don't know what it is about this one. They all look great, but this one's kind of like, I don't know. This one doesn't really do it for me for angry grit face teeth Super Saiyan. And then we got our yelling faces, nicely done to depth. It looks good to me. And then we have our yelling face for Super Saiyan. Again, nicely done and looks great for me. I like this one. It's a lot better than the gritty teeth. We had two different head sculpts. We have Gohan's his random dust on here. We get Gohan's normal hair, and separation is right here at the bang. Just pull it off and then plug that back in to get a face on there. You know what? We might as well do that. So let's go ahead and grab the one I like the most and plug that on there. Boom. And we also get a Super Saiyan head sculpt. And the neat thing with this is that not only do we get the hair for Super Saiyan 1, let's just go ahead and grab the best Super Saiyan face here and put that on there. Not only do we get the hair for, actually for a brief moment, look at Super Saiyan Yamcha. We get the hair for Super Saiyan 1, the bangs. So we have that, classic Gohan look. But they give us the bangs for that brief moment of Gohan going Super Saiyan 2. And it looks amazing still. But for sake of showing head on body, we'll leave it as Super Saiyan 1. Now, with the heads, we also get a alternate belt sash that will, show it that it's blowing in the wind. And we get an additional arm to replace for Gohan's arm before he loses it. And it works very well, peg and everything. But we're going to get to the issue that we have with this. So the issue that we have is he needs a hot water bath like no tomorrow. When you get this figure, if you decide to purchase it, I think you should, or the other ones. I don't know if they're gonna fix this on the updated one that's gonna come out of those, or if this is still gonna have the same issue. But if you pick up this figure, what you're supposed to be able to do is just swap this out to pop this one in. So you would, I'm gonna show you why this is like this for me. But you're supposed to just, take this part out. Let me see if I can get this out without an issue. There we go. Supposed to take that part out and pop this entire joint in, right? And then, you have your Gohan and everything's all fine and set and dandy in the world. However, my copy, and as far as I've seen from like Reddit and just looking online and getting other people's opinions, it seems a lot of people's copy, when it comes to the alternate arm. Why can't I put your head on? What the hell? Bro, it does not want to go on. When it comes to the alternate arm and it going onto his body, it does not sit in the socket properly. And I was hoping maybe it's just a fluke, maybe it was other people's problem, it won't become my problem. But then it became my problem. As you just seen, it fell off as I'm trying to put his head on. Oh my lord. I swear, when I first got this out of the mailbox and I was able to mess with this, it was not this difficult. There we go. Okay, so with that all being said, as you just seen, this likes to fall back out. It does not sit in the socket the way that it should. It will go in. It will plug. Don't get me wrong. It'll plug in. It plugs into the socket. You have both his arms, like so. But for some reason, unlike this one, which I pull this out and get this much range forward, I go to pull this one out, that happens immediately. So To fix that, what I've remedied is you're supposed to be able to take this and switch it with his other sleeve anyway, which I completely forgot to mention. He has alternate sleeves to go with the alternate belt sash of blowing in the wind. I'm so sorry, guys. So instead of being that one, you can plug this one in, which it has a hole here on the inside, or my hands can just yeet it away. There's a hole here on the inside that this would fit into. You do that and you're good. So this does not plug all the way down in there for me, which is fine, because if it does, it creates stress marks on mine. That's slightly annoying, so I don't do it. I do it just enough. It gives me exactly what I need to do that, which is this. Just enough of the illusion that it's in there perfectly fine. And it'll hold. And I can take it back out, as you just seen. I could use it like this to press this all the way in there, but I'm not going to. I'm pretty sure very rarely going to use the blowing in the wind one. It'll probably most likely either just be this one or it will be his actual arm. But I just want to show this one off too. Pull this off at the front. Pop this on right here. Pop this on right here, we said. There we go. And now you have it blowing in the wind. Okay. Actually, that's not a bad shot. I might use this. What I've done is heated it up enough to loosen that one out, because that's supposed to come out to swap into this one. And when I first got it, it did not want to come out whatsoever. Damn things just gave all the issues. But what I've decided to do, and you can do this too, because the joint that's over in this one is also blue. For some reason, they had this one flesh tone. This ball joint is slightly smaller than this one. So what I've opted to do is just disconnect the arm from the joint here, and then we take this one out, and this one comes out without an issue, real smooth. And then we just slip this over like so, and it plugs all the way in without an issue. We plug his other arm in. Yes, there's a little bit of parts forming, but hey, you know, we've never been one to shy away from Transformers. I gotta press this all the way in here. So I've seen some people say just there you go, like cut it a little bit so it would fit in there. I didn't have to do that. I just gotta force a little, and there we go. Arm is completely in there, locked, solid, tight. Still got your bicep swivel and double jointed elbow. But now look what you can do. Oh, I put it all the way out. Goddamn, I was not trying to pull it all the way out. Now that makes me look like a liar. But as you can see, it's not falling out as easy, so I can actually pull this a bit more forward. I still can't easily do it like this one and not have to worry about it. I have to take my time a little, otherwise that'll happen, but it does move a lot better. I have no other way to convince you guys that it does aside from saying trust me. But that's a solution you can do if you don't want your Gohan arm constantly falling out. If you don't mind, you're going to leave him one arm Gohan and then go right ahead. With that being said, I'm going to leave this arm on here for this part of the review because it's articulation time. His head can exorcist all the way around. He looks up this far. He can look down this far. His chin gets buried into his chest. Obviously, left to right is fine. We get some nice tilt from both sides. Arm rotation all the way around. We have bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist, hinge, and swivel without any issue. We have an upper diaphragm joint. Get left, right, all the way around. Bring it around town, you know. And then we have a waist joint, so you have more range. He can crunch forward that far. He can lean back that far. It really does look nice. Of course, you got your belt sash articulation. Can kick forward this far. Can kick back this far. Activating his leg makes you go up that far. Cannot kick his own butt. We do have the boot cut articulation thing, like the Games Begin Goku. And then we have ankle rocker pivot, and we have a fucking egregious toe hinge. Like, bro, whose toes are going up that high? What the fuck? My god. Sorry. Overall, this Gohan, I think, is a pretty damn good future Gohan. I mean, do we have any other Future Gohan figures out there? Kind of set the standard. Yes, it's just copying off of their body, but we all like this body, so I have no complaints. Oh, I will say that, because I noticed that for the Games Begin, so it might work here too. Be careful articulating his legs, just because I feel like this plastic is harder than this plastic, and it might cut into it. I have no guarantee if that'll actually happen. I'm just doing a fair warning, just in case, because I've seen it happen to some people Games Begin Goku, and it's like, yikes, no one wants to have torn pants. This is a terrible pose that I'm trying, but we got something, right? It looks good. Like the detail on the figure, he is a really nice figure. It really is. He looks good. I am not mad at this Gohan. And just because we have to, let's pull that back down. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Thigh swivel. Squeaky thigh swivel. And he can Van Damme. Almost completely forgot to do that. Sorry guys and gals, everybody watching. We're gonna swap this out, but when we swap this out, we're gonna pop this back out too. And we're gonna put back on the other arm. So again, just pop that out. I mean, technically, if you don't want to have the little dangly piece, it's like, boom, you have one arm Gohan already. You gotta pull this back out because it actually snaps in there. But again, it comes out very easily. And then you just plug this back into this one without much of an issue. And then we're gonna plug all this back in. Let me make sure I get this right. Pretty sure it's this way. Alright, is it that way? I think it is. We're just gonna say it is. I could be wrong. It looks like I'm wrong, but I don't really care. It's gonna work for now. There we go. Or not. I failed to put his arm back on. There we go. Okay, so pop that off, just so you guys can see what it looks like with this on. And this hair is a nice pale yellow. I have no idea if the camera's picking it up. I don't know if the light's messing with it either, but it's a nice pale yellow. Really nice. But there we go. With it being said, gonna grab this stuff, push it slightly to the side, so we do our favorite part of all time, the size comparison with our Marvel Legends Modular Suit Iron Man. And goddamn, he's tall. Damn, Gohan, you short. What the hell? We have our Lightning Collection Lord Zed Super Putty. So, definitely works with your 5 and 6 inch scale figures. We have our... Where is he? Oh, there he is. I was about to say, wait a minute, that's not right. We have our SH Figure Arts Final Form Cooler. This still is probably like one of my top design figures ever because it just looks nice and it functions nice. Cooler was a menace. We have the bigger menace, Thick Boy Broly, who's still tall as shit and is looking at Future Gohan like, oh, you have a handicap, I can kick your ass even worse now. That's crazy because he probably could. And for shits and giggles, here he is next to Mythos Anime Goku Ultra Instinct. And I like the little subtle height difference. Do head swaps, anything happen with this? I don't know, but let me see. Curious. There we go. Just for shits and giggles, because I want to see. Nope. Peg hole is too small, but... And his head's too small in general. That doesn't look that bad, though. It's kind of cool. Goku missing an arm? Can you guys imagine one-arm Ultra Instinct Goku? That'd be kind of nuts. And then this peg hole is too damn small, so the head's just dangling like that. Okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you don't want to pick up this one, you don't have to. If you want to pick up this one, definitely recommend it. This is a great Gohan. This is really nice. I really enjoy this, and I cannot wait to put this next to my Trunks. I just don't know which one I'm gonna put it next to. I don't know if I'm gonna put it next to the regular jacket version of Trunks or the BoJack Unbound one, because I like that Trunks too. But he's going next to one of them. Again, heat this up. You can pop this in and out and have an easy swap piece stay. If you want to. If not, don't have to. Maybe your copy won't be as jank as mine was. I don't know if that was on the company, if that was on 5K Toys or what, but I like it like this because I can just easily swap the arm in and out now instead of messing with the peg like I was doing. With that being said, once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Maybe I shouldn't leave Gohan armless for you guys before leaving, so... Oh, I still left him armless anyway.